welcome to the 4WidePodcast Happy Hour COTA edition. That's right, we're turning right, we're turning left. We are all zooming in right now to give you our picks for this race weekend. A little update to the podcast, we are changing the structure. We used to do 2 episodes a week, but we are transitioning to doing 4 episodes a week. That's right. Immediate Sunday reaction pod, Monday reaction pod, a Tuesday reaction to the Monday reaction pod, and of course your Saturday picks.
Enough content in a damn race.
Absolutely enough. Absolutely not.
Just kidding. We are transitioning to Saturday only. It just makes more sense as we are a gambling focused podcast to just
Focus
do
on
that.
We also discussed that the storylines are not intriguing enough to do a recap. It's just been boring race after boring race.
And then third more, I got the credit card statement for the bandwidth required, and it just shook me.
It's not that 18 a month is just
I will never financially recover from this.
But yeah,
We are
Speaking of which,
$140
this
a year.
weekend,
yeah.
Also, we are at the whole timeout because Nate's in Florida doing his Disney thing with his gamer headset on over there. We're shouts out to the old booth where it all started with Zeke and Nate.
there would not be a 4 wide without that booth.
Yeah, they don't have booths here anymore though, which
Yeah.
sucks.
I know. That's why the podcast had to end.
Yeah.
It was their choice of their choice of furniture that just led us all to just to break up.
I got Big Raven over here to my right with his big old bald head, and then Pobby over here to my left, who might be or
Oh,
might
not-
not be
oh.
asleep right now.
I thought Bob's hat was permanently tilted like that. I was like, oh Lord Almighty, he's already down for the count at 5 o'clock.
That would not be good. No, he's fine right now.
I mean,
They're all pretty subdued.
We've seen it though, Nate. So
Just got to make it to sundown.
That's right. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think we decided that after 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks in a row of just absolutely tantalizing content coming out of the races, that we'll transition to Saturday only, and that's what you want, right? I mean, you're here to tail or fade 4 idiots that make decisions based on qualifying and practice, and that doesn't happen until Friday or Saturday. So that's what we're going to be now. But anyway, I think we'll give a little recap for sure, and especially of how our picks went and everything like that. So, yeah. So COTA, like you said, we got going left, going right. We got our favorite Tyler Reddick in the rocket ship up there.
Group that.
Yeah, sorry about it. If you guys were in the 4 wide Discord, you would have got the alert, but books were sleeping while NASCAR Cup practice was going on. And we locked in as a group, Tyler Reddick plus 900 to win this race.
Money.
He's down to what?
350, 375, maybe 4-1 still at some books.
Yeah. 325 at Caesars.
And Byron came out and beat him in qualifying, but I don't expect that to hold.
That's one lap. Can he do it for 67
let me tell
more?
Yeah, and granted that even though Byron beat him, Byron to win is plus 550 in the book right now. So Vegas likes Reddick more than Byron for sure, and we do too.
So do we.
Damn, we might be onto something, boys. We're learning here.
Road course of the year. Shorten the restart zone this week back to normal, and they're doing a choose cone this week. So
no stages, but a choose cone.
Also no stages. Yes.
Ooh. Spicy.
It looked like the inside line was the one that the leader is going to pick every time, just so you can get into turn one on the inside.
Well, that's any road course. You want the inside first turn. That's just a given. So.
Truck race was interesting because you had Cup guys on different pit strategies than the guys trying to win stage points. So and you'll see that in Xfinity today too. But Cup will be wild to see who pits, who short pits, who is it just making sure you get fuel. I saw tires wear out pretty quickly today, so should be an
Yeah.
interesting race.
They didn't have a stage winner odds up on Caesars yet, but I would lay a little bit on Keselowski or guys like that who love staying out for them stage points to win the stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Keselowski probably be close to like 50-1 to win a stage. So
That's a good
it's
call
worth sprinkling a few pennies on,
about
trying
that.
to get lucky.
Yeah. What's the first stage lap wise? I don't know off the top of my head. Do you know?
I think no, I was thinking of Xfinity.
Fine.
It'd
I
be
was just
hard to
curious.
guess. Probably 20.
But
If I had to guess, like 20, 20, 27 to run it out.
seems about.
I know Xfinity's like 15, 15, and then the rest.
Yeah. I mean, do we expect like? Well, I mean, that's a good call. I mean, like, who else likes to stay out like him?
But the Penske guys love doing it too. Logano, Blaney. If Cindric's going to be in race win contention, he probably won't. If that interferes with their pit strategy to win a race, but
You'll have
those guys would definitely stay out to win a stage.
guys like Byron that don't give a shit about a stage anymore.
Oh, quality.
Yeah.
Them Hendrick boys could use some playoff points.
Oh yeah, I forgot they lost all their playoff points. That's a good call.
Yeah, maybe Byron might be the move. It definitely won't pay as much as those Ford boys, but
I'm
the
excited.
reasoning there.
I think road course is a good change of pace. I do think they do a little too many of them, but NASCAR seems to think that the fans want it. So
I mean, it's
At least this one's like kind of exciting. Like, and it seems a little racier than
yeah, you
like
got
the
a
road
wide
was.
corner.
Yeah,
entry.
Glenn.
well, the Glen's a good track. I mean, it's just you gotta. I mean, it's to me, it's a more technical track. I know COTA has an F1 race there. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
No,
they do.
they race there. Yeah.
Austin, Miami, and Vegas
Yeah.
now.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm partial to the Glen. I've been there. So to me, to me, no one really ever got out that far ahead. The race I went to anyway, it came down to the last lap.
Ooh, not in trucks today.
So, but
Kyle Busch was like 9 seconds ahead at one point.
But I don't know. I mean, yeah. Me personally, I'm a big road course guy. To me, they're way more entertaining than some of the shit we've seen this year so far. So I mean,
It's 5 laps in, and Allmendinger's out to a 3.5-second lead.
It's not as bad as trucks. So if you listen to our recap episode, Zeke, which clearly you didn't,
absolutely not. I never listened to a single podcast I record.
we're just saying it could easily be a snoozer if somebody gets way out ahead, and especially that doesn't care about stage points.
Damn,
It could be wild.
Oh no, we got our first guest appearance, Chucky. But that being said, though, so I don't know. I mean, like,
You should put an over under on how quickly that would happen.
yeah. Damn, Nate, we've real got to put Clean Air as King on this fucking recorder because that would have been a great, get out front. You're just, you're gonna be ahead 4 or 5 seconds. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. Hopefully, it's not a snooze. That's just like one of those things though that you run into having a spec car is, yes, all the cars are very similar, but if you get someone that can really outrun,
it's scary
someone,
if somebody gets out in front because there aren't going to be any fucking cautions. Like there's not going to be any.
Yeah, and
unless an engine blows up and they can't get off the track.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not going to be any cautions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even like a cut tire or something like that. It's just a corner caution or something like that, and I mean, and they can just limp it around the track. It's going to be hard to stack the field back up. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, if NASCAR really wants one, though, there will be a caution. But I think NASCAR would love to use a flag to flag green race to like shove it down your throat. It's like, oh, this is really what you want?
Yeah, you thought
this is what you like?
I mean, yeah.
Right.
I'll bitching about these overtimes. Yeah, okay, how about 90 green flag laps?
Yeah, how about 2 cars on the lead lap?
I mean, that was the way it was until like 1990. So, I mean, to the days of yore.
Well, we also discussed, and we'll briefly talk about this and get into our picks. But on Wednesday, we discussed what is Toyota going to look like, and that was answered in practice and qualifying.
One of them looks amazing.
Yeah, well, he was going to drive well no matter what. But I think in general, at least we know that a Toyota can hang up there and win the race, which I don't think that was the case last year. I don't think. Yeah. Anyways,
I mean, shouts out to Bubba though. I mean, dude
Yeah,
must have
Bubba's in
been
there.
putting in some work
Yeah.
to be like the
A road-
second Toyota.
yeah.
And he's what, 12th,
He's right.
14th?
He's
right
going
around-
off like 11th or
He's
12th.
11th. Yeah, 11th.
Yeah.
He admits himself he's a terrible. Or he needed to improve at road courses.
Yeah.
I just want to know. Sorry, going back to having no stages. The book still has winner of stage 1 and winner of stage 2 wins race bets up at plus 275. How the fuck is that going to work?
They just, I mean, like today it was just like, oh, Kyle Busch won stage 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so they still have it. It's just not a break.
Yeah, there's no break
Yeah.
after.
Oh, okay.
I-
So they're still
I-
collecting stage points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I honestly don't know how far these guys are going to go on a tank of gas. Like, winner of stage 1 to win the race would be pretty tantalizing if there's not going to be pit stops before then.
I almost took
Yeah.
one. Right? I almost made like one of those bets, and I was like, man, first stage, it's either like you said, either it's gonna the guy that gets out ahead and that's it, or there's gonna be some fuckery going on in the last lap. Like two guys that are side by side, and someone's gonna wind up bumping someone out of the way. That's the way I feel about it anyway. But I was almost
Coming into this race, I said it's probably a 2-stop race, but some guys might go 3-stop with the tire wear and the tire fall off.
Dude, Kyle Busch started, I know trucks are different, but started back on a restart like 16th, drove up back to second and just killed his tires. So tire wear is going to be a factor.
tires be steering, man.
Like you
And cars be driving.
the guy who's winning or the guy who's leading somebody's gonna have to decide like I better save some in case I have to race at the end.
Yeah. But also, if there's no caution, what's the point? So I don't know. But I mean, so do we want to get to our bets here, boys, or how we feeling?
Yeah.
Speaking of saving, I ain't saving anything. I got $100 bill burning a hole in my pocket, and I'm
ready
giving
to
it
light
to
it on fire.
Chief Caesar himself.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
preface all of our cards with we do all have a bet for Reddick to win.
Yeah.
I have a big Ty Gibbs top 10 bet out. But anyways, that's my card's going to look different than that. Just wanted y'all to know that's where my head is.
Yeah, FanDuel top 10s, long shots are so much better in there. We use Caesars for our pick segment because they offer the most markets, but the
Caesars
odds aren't necessarily the best.
Listening to the savant Austin Haas, and like we're just gonna crush. We're
Keep
gonna
shopping.
play all these ads.
Yeah.
At odds.
Let me make you an offer.
Is that the Relo Ball champion shirt
Yeah, it
that you
is.
have on right
It
now?
is.
Yes, sir.
I'm out league champion. Let's go.
In honor of the pod, half of it at least taking place.
Yeah, at timeout. Here we go.
I'll man, it's gonna be an interesting fucking. I don't know, but I like Caesars too because there's so many like wide options. There's so many ways to bet shit. It just sucks that it's just like everything's there.
They neuter the odds.
But yeah,
it sucks that they
Yeah.
We'll give you a lot to look at, not a lot to bet on.
Yeah.
Fucker in Tennessee that took us for a couple $100. How dare he? We're gonna squash that bug real quick.
All right, we got a yellow in Xfinity because the car can't get off the track, can't get restarted after a spin. That's literally
Sunday preview.
If I just as long as it's not the Four Loco car, that's all I'm pulling for today is the Four Loco car. It's probably
who
five,
it was.
probably five laps.
He's running like 30th right now.
Who wants to go first?
swerving all over the
I can
damn
go ahead
track.
and throw it out there. I am counting my 25 for Reddick to bring it home in my card this week, and then I got the rest of it. So, what I'm looking at, first of all, we got to talk about who's sitting in for the road, the current era road course king of Chase Elliott while he's healing his fibias or tibias, whatever he's got going on. Jordan Taylor, I think, is being slept on heavily. You could probably find him even better than where he's at in Caesars to win right now, because he's plus 2,200 to win outright. You're talking about a man who he's qualified fourth, right? And he is kind of the biggest. I say it's a pretty big jump between third and fourth there, and then it gets a little more even. But if he can hang on and do something in that Chevrolet, which obviously the Chevrolets have something figured out here, that to me is worth a $15 bet, because that is some serious money if something weird happens and he can get up there and do it. So I'm all in for the first bit of personality we've seen come out of Team Hendrick in a while. And I would love to see that dude in victory lane. And I think that would be an awesome storyline. If NASCAR does decide to just keep it green the whole time, they're like, let's just let this sports car dude come in here and tear it up. So I think that is looking fantastic. So I know I'm betting against myself there, but it's just too tantalizing to not hedge a bit. But I do think Reddick is going to bring it home, and that's my lock of the week for sure. And then goofing around with the rest of the stuff here, the both to finish top three, William Byron and Ross Chastain at plus 1,000. Ross is obviously a little further back right now. But like you said, Chris, I know trucks are different, but I don't think Ross Chastain has a problem burning tires out and then just driving like a complete asshole at the front of the field
He set
on
the
bad
course.
shoes.
He set the course record for fastest lap ever at COTA in trucks, either in qualifying or today during the
Kyle
race.
did.
Oh, Chastain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So and Ross has been up there before. I mean, he's a road course driver. That dude is gonna do he doesn't care. He's not scared, you know? I mean, I feel like obviously I don't think a NASCAR driver is scared of anything in a race car, but there's definitely guys I think that are more conservative at these tracks. I think Ross is like, let's just get out there and fucking do it. So between him and Byron in the top three at plus 1,000 on Caesars, that to me that's also a lock. I'm putting 20 on that. And then continuing with the card here, we have top Chevrolet and top Toyota, Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick at plus 600. I like that a lot. Doing $25 on that one. And then for a little bit of left field, we're talking about top Ford, top Toyota is a hedge. This is a $5 bet. Cendric and Truex plus 2,000.
We will not go a
So
week without one of the pillars.
that makes me my money back if all of the field that is currently up there totally bites it. So again, $5 bet but plus 2,000. Come on. And then lastly, my last $10. Chris, I know you mentioned, or someone mentioned this earlier, but the Bowman and Suarez top 5 at plus 650.
Tell me real quick.
Yeah.
It was plus 650, and Nate said, "I'm in."
Dude, that's a lock. That's a lock, baby. $10 on that to salvage my card, at least a little bit here. But yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna be that's my strategy going forward here, is get some weird shit on here. But Reddick, I think this is his race to lose for sure this week, and locking in that plus 900 while Master Caesar was asleep is feeling really, really good in my plums right now.
You got it on FanDuel, didn't you, Austin?
I got it on Win of all places.
Oh, Win. I'm sorry, Mr. Steve
Win
Wynn was
bet.
asleep.
Bro, I love the Win, by the way. One of my favorite Las Vegas.
Top notch casino, top notch property.
Love the casino. The sportsbook app is dog shit.
Yeah, I sat in their sports book and tried to recover from a bad Vegas trip betting horses for 3 hours one day. Say it didn't go well.
Just another Bloody Mary, please. I need this Quinella to hit.
Zeke, you want to go next?
Yeah, my card is probably all negatives. This one, I really tried with some boys. I've had a rough couple days. All right, so start out. Michael McDowell, top forward, $10, and I don't have odds for any of this because I did this morning blind. But
I'll pull it up for you.
Michael McDowell, pretty fucking good at road courses. He does particularly well here at COTA. Let's see
Plus
here.
800 top forward.
So,
Yeah.
You know, let's see. I don't know where he's. You know,
He's starting like 20th.
he's a bit back. I saw that, and you know that kind of drew a little bit more value to me. Like again, top 10 with him, I think that's a pretty. I wouldn't say safe, but I think he can easily get a top 10. He's a good road course driver. I mean, there's only a handful of them, and for some reason, I don't know why he kind of like is like he's that far. I guess not.
Would
back,
you say you said top forward or top 10?
top forward, top forward.
Top forward. Okay.
But I mean, really,
Top forward.
I mean, like above him, you got what Austin Cindric, and as far as like qualifying, you got Cindric and who else?
That's it, buddy.
So
Logano and Harrison Burton
Logano and Burton
and Chase Briscoe.
We know Burton ain't gonna do shit.
yeah,
Let's be real.
Harrison Burton can fuck himself, and that's on site. I will never forgive him for what he did to my boy.
He's let me down a few times this year too.
But yeah, I figured that was a pretty good one to these.
Wood Brothers ain't gonna put up with that fucking trash ass years he's having. I feel like they're gonna be like, all right, you need to
figure it out.
No, they're more like, thank you, Mr. Ford. We'll put whoever you want in this car. Thank you, Mr. Penske.
Hey. Nate, Austin, Zeke, me.
I don't know who he is.
That's our friend
Hey.
Austin. Gina was the birthday this week, so
Hi, Zeke.
Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, Gina.
a bartender,
Happy birthday.
a bartender wife.
Up second on the list here is the
Oh, she had to get in both frames.
she had to pop on both. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, our guest picker of the week, Gina.
No, our guest picker is going to be Raybon when I turn around to him and tell him to pick the winner.
Stewart is not race anymore, but good.
Which I don't know yet.
Okay, here's yeah, sure. No, you can have a
She
list.
wants to pick the cutest
There you
guy.
go. You can pick from this list right here.
Two words, red dick.
Red.
I'm gonna go with Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Hey,
Not a bad pick.
there you
honestly.
go.
Yeah, motherfucker can. Up next, got a pretty popular one probably. Bowman Top Chevy, $10 on that. Don't know that. Awesome. Figured. I mean, honestly,
Why you copying my picks, bitch?
motherfucker, I texted you the group chat. I was like, half these I probably had.
Another plus 800.
Again, not a hard pick for me. Pretty good chances he's going to be up there. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the shit pans out. Now I think I'm going to start getting into the negatives here. Let's see here. Suarez top 10 for $10 again. I mean, whatever. We'll see. Don't know the odds on that.
That's got to be like minus 150, right?
It's minus one. I don't even know it, but I know it's minus.
Suarez
Minus
is going off at
250.
minus 250. Yeah.
Yeah.
Earning money here. Let's see here. Gibbs top
That's
10. Well, so
Zeke just looked at my card and said I'm following him.
That's
did.
like $10 to win 450.
they call me the copier. You know, I love copying people.
You called me
They,
I
they
love.
call me the scanner-copier
This week is.
fax machine.
I'm jumping back in the black this week. I feel it
And
in my
you're-
bones.
I mean,
Ooh, hell yeah.
any road course race, man, we're all gonna have some pretty similar picks, I'd say, but I'm not copying Chris. I love you though. But Dinger to win $10. It's probably negative 1,000. I don't care. Again, I did this
Dinger
shit.
to win?
No, it's not negative.
No,
Dinger to
he's
win, no way.
plus 1100.
Yeah.
2-1. Okay.
We'll see. And then Chastain top 3, 25 on that.
That's
That
a
probably is
boost.
decent.
Plus 325.
And again, Ross was up there. I mean, hell, he won it last year, correct? Or am I not? Or
He did. He took out Dinger and Bowman to win
yeah,
it.
Wrecked two people to win.
the two for, and he'll do it again. And then my spiciest one of all time, probably, and Austin is truly gonna hate me for this one, but Mr. Austin Dillon, top 10,
I
25 bucks.
love it.
He's got a great. He's a pretty good track record at COTA. He's I think he has 2 top 10s, maybe 3.
As long as you never mention Ty Dillon in a bet
It-
ever again,
Look,
you're okay.
I fucked up Ty Dillon and Ty Gibbs, but anyway, yeah, I thought the Austin Dillon bet would
Mhm.
make Austin pretty happy because
Austin Dillon top 10 is plus 750. It almost made my card, but he qualified 28. I was like, that's a little too far
Yeah, he's
back.
way
for
back
me.
there.
well, we'll see with some pit strategy, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I agree. That was really far to qualify back, but
Said Trucks and Xfinity both had a lot of drivers pushed to the back for unauthorized adjustments. I wonder if that's going to happen in Cup or
the
not.
Louvers strike again. But
Those
yeah,
guys seem to have it figured out.
those are
not
my
to do
picks.
that, though.
They're all crappy. We'll see. Maybe I'll win more than one in a week. I'm gonna hit one at least, but maybe we'll hit 2. That would be a nice way
Like
to
the game is to just make your bankroll deplete as slow as possible. So you just keep it trickling out like that, and that's what you're here to do.
Well, I'm a bonehead. Let's ride.
Great sales pitch there.
All right, my sales pitch is I feel good about all of my bets. I made them without looking at odds.
He's back, baby. He's back.
I made them without looking at odds. I'm not going to sit here and buy into going after positive odds bets just because. I think I am going to take the Suarez top 10 out that I had because if it's minus 250, that's just stupid.
Because I got copied.
No, it's just because those odds are absurd.
Yeah, that's trash.
I'll put the extra 10 on something else. I've got 9 bets. All of them are 1 unit except the Reddit to win. I've got it at 2, so 20. The rest are all $10. Okay. Cindric, top Ford. He's a good road course driver. Whatever. I think we've discussed it already. Bowman, top Chevy. Zeke, copy me on that. He's good here. He's qualified well here. He's finished well here in every race he's been. I had Suarez top 10. I'm going to cross that one out. Yeah. Anyways, I got him in another bet, so we'll cross that out. Reddick to win the 2 units. I told y'all I have 100. We have 25 on Reddick to win, all of us. But for the card's sake, I'm going to do $20. Gibbs top 10. I told y'all I had 100 on that. But I'm for the card's sake going to do 2 units on that, so $20 on Gibbs top 10. He is a road course war dog. He dominated Xfinity at road courses. He's looking good in Xfinity road course right now. He knows his course. He can drive a road course, man. I feel that one in my plums. I hope I'm not wrong on that.
Ty is plus 320 on Caesars right now for top 10.
We got it at what, plus 450?
On FanDuel.
Kyle Busch top 10.
Those odds are
probably dog shit.
Suarez minus
Suarez
250.
S.
Minus 250.
It's the same.
Yep.
Well, fuck. Man.
Anybody that qualified in literally the top 10 are all minus 200. Except for Jordan Taylor, he's minus 120.
I'll leave it just because I'm not going to sit here and flip around another one. Bowman top 5, $10. And then my last one is a double boosted Caesars parlay, or not boosted, but
Double boost.
it's a both finish top 5 bet. Suarez and Bowman. Plus
Yes,
6.
sir.
It already went over that.
Copier.
Bowman or Suarez is good here. Both the Collie boys can road race and are good at these kind of things. So I didn't have Chastain in anything, but I would not be surprised if he does well. But anyways, those are my picks. I'm getting back to black. I'm not betting the card. per se because I already have bets out, but I feel like my money is going to return to me this week. I feel it. Feel it.
Let's go.
Anyways, it's time for your real ass gamer moment of the week.
Oh boy.
And my betting card. First off, leading off, $20. Wide Dick William top 5 at plus 110. Starting off the pole, dude is fast. If this race is going green, I don't see him falling outside the top 5.
You know he hammered that damn simulator too.
Oh, dude loves a sim.
Nerd.
Next up, we got $15. Hamlin over Keselowski. The first matchup I've heard today. It's minus 140. Hamlin practice 10 spots better than Keselowski. Qualified 8 spots better than him. It'll take a lot for Brad to overcome that. Another 15 on Toyota over Ford. Minus 135. It's basically a Reddick bet, and there's only one good Ford card this week. So got 15 on McDowell, top 10, plus 140. Zeke talked about it. Dude loves running like 7th through 9th at a road course.
Scratch my Kyle Busch, and I'm doing that.
Who's copying?
I mean, fuck, that's absurd. I didn't have a chance to look at odds earlier, so my bad.
Gotcha.
What was it again? Sorry, I was texting my bookie.zm. Which one?
McDowell top 10 is plus 140.
140.
Another $15 top 10 bet, Bubba Wallace.
Like it.
Qualified well, practiced really well for Bubba, plus 320 for a top 10 on Bubba Wallace.
I mean, you figure if they stay in order pretty much spot late in the second stage, perhaps, one or two cars get in trouble. I think it's a pretty easy top 10,
Mm-hmm. And over the course of this podcast, I talked myself into it. Give me $10 on the stage 1 winner to win the race.
Could it be?
It worked last week. It's going to work again this week.
Sadly, it's not Ryan Blaney. And also, this is the first week where I have not bet that stupid bastard. So, we'll, watch.
He's due from 38th to 1st, using lessons learned from his father.
Father Blaney, bless these tires.
Nice.
And I'm also on the Ross Chastain top Chevy, Tyler Reddick top Toyota bet. Plus 600 seems pretty juicy for those, especially considering Reddick's odds for top Toyota. I mean,
a lot of meat on that bone. Got you a stew going, baby.
Got a double bet. They both have to be top.
They both have to be their top manufacturer car.
Yeah, it's a bet you can make.
It's a bet you can make.
It's a bet. Thanks, Zeke. Rousing insight.
I wasn't sure if he was just doing 2 bets of.
No.
I don't know. Do they let you parlay that on your own, or do you have to use?
I honestly don't think you can parlay anything under that future bets tab.
I haven't seen it.
They don't let me do it.
Just their created parlays.
Yeah, there's like weird combo bets they like boost the odds on, and then
But fellas, that's my card.
Is that it?
Yeah. I went pretty conservative. I didn't feel like at the current odds it's not worth throwing Reddick on your card. I didn't really have a winner bet other than that stage 1, which if he wins it anyway, it'll pay pretty much the same as him to just pick him outright. So
agreed.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed it.
Damn, COTA.
We have no guest pickers.
There's nothing like it.
I'm gonna turn around and ask the table behind me what their picks are. How y'all?
Yeah, just carry Zeke's little camera over there and put it in their face with a microphone.
The
mic on a stick.
Six. Who y'all want to win? Who y'all like to win tomorrow?
Chase Elliott.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
a true NASCAR fan.
Rayvon says Tyler Reddick.
Christopher Bell.
Damn, I didn't put Bell in my car, but
how did a Dale qualify?
Yeah.
Tiger says Dinger. Pop says Christopher Bell. Rayvon said Reddick. Tink, who you got tomorrow?
Where's Junior? Where's Junior at? Where's that Hellman's car at?
Joey Logano.
Yeah, Joey Lagan. Just kidding. I've got
Larson.
who said actually that's someone
There's
that,
your timeout
that's
guest
someone
picks.
that surprisingly that no one mentioned really. I figured at least there would have been some mentions of him. Like
I wanted to put Bell on my card because I got him to win, and Rich Madden's Race Bull is who I picked.
I
But
mean I know the guys.
Bell top Toyota isn't like a bad hedge on Reddick. Bell top Toyota right now is plus 750.
that isn't a pretty good hedge.
Yeah, no shit.
And he's
Adjustments coming to Chris Hood's card. All cards subject to change.
We're gonna put an asterisk.
he
asterisk
also
beside-
is a pretty good road course driver. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, baby.
Oh wait, Tiger's waving at you, Chris. Do you think you need something?
Texas.
he says Texas tomorrow basketball.
hook
Okay.
'em horns.
This
Oh,
is
that's his.
NASCAR podcast, sir.
Celebrity picks. But
Yeah, Tiger's tournament corner is the bonus episode this week.
I don't think
March Madness.
Tiger's doing real well.
No. Just kidding. We're
Nothing like coming off a rough fucking NCAA tournament going straight to the casino just for the Final Four.
Yeah, I could tell you who doesn't care that he's having a rough NCAA tournament. And it's
Yeah.
Tiger Whitaker.
But that was fun, boys. This was a good podcast.
Yeah, we'll be at JB's bachelor party next week. So
Come out if you want.
You can record it. I mean,
we'll try to do it from the casino.
Oh, we'll do it live with Chief Grand Cherokee giving us live odds right there. Sir, I demand
live from 4 kiosks in the sports book.
live from the video blackjack machine at the back of the Caesars Sportsbook.
I've never seen my man like that before. Sir, you can't make that $10 parlay you want to make.
Call somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the special 4-wide parlay of the week.
Yeah.
And the
Signed off
Jose
by Chief
Jetson
Grand Cherokee.
Memorial.
So, anyways, you can take takeaways. You can look at our cards, but we all like Reddick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have bet him yesterday. That's our advice for you.
Yep.
But yeah, I still think that's a solid something to put. I mean, I know it's not great, but it's his race to lose for sure.
Show.
All right. Well.
Yeah. I'm like 75% sure Reddick's gonna win the race tomorrow. So
Well.
It works 60% of the time, every time.
That's right.
Top
from
your
my mouth.
signing off, boys. Love you all.
All right,
here?
catch us again
Zeke's
Sunday
like, "I
after
got
the
beers
race,
to
Monday,
drink."
Tuesday,
Nope.
4 wide, 4 times a week by popular demand.
We'll
Yeah,
see
we're-
you guys dangerously
Saturday.
hungover
Well,
next Saturday
See,
from the mountains of Cherokee.
We'll segue that into the podcast. Just becomes me recording in the truck. My just my thoughts. That's the filler content during the week.
Just
No,
becomes
that's when we turn the pod off.
the Zeke Ellis Ultra MAGA Live from the Road Truckers Unite for Freedom
I mean-
podcast.
I own the ride. so-
4 truckers by truckers.
All right, we'll see you guys next
We'll have a
week.
good weekend. Hopefully the race is fun.
Spank the
See you next
books.
Saturday.
Good luck, boys.
Follow us. We got your back. Later.
Pearson Burton, it's on site.
Hell yeah.
I'll beat that.